Hey guys, Silent Violet here, and yeah, this has been a long time coming. So I know what you're thinking. Where have been those videos you promised? And considering it's March and I first started posting in January, and by start I mean one video in January saying what I was gonna do, and then another in February talking about how much I love bees. I really hope this doesn't become a thing where it's like, oh, a video a month? Yeah, I don't want to be that channel. So where have I been? Working. I have a job, and I've been working like 30 hours a week, which I'm not complaining. I love my job. I genuinely love my job. And I love making money. So can't complain about that. However, it does cut into time a bit. And the other reason why I haven't been around is because I kind of might have bitten more than I can chew. Alright, let me explain. So when I started this channel, I knew what I wanted to do with it. I had a plan. I knew that I wanted to make videos about makeup and about other things I like film and music and books and things like that. So what happened was that I had filmed 4 videos. 2 of them were makeup related, and then the other 2 were reaction videos, mainly reactions to K-pop, and I'll get to that in a moment. So I thought I had to start right away and do like as much content as possible and put it out quickly. And considering I've never done anything like this before, that was a bad idea. My idea was if I filmed all 4 of them sequentially and then like I edit them all, it should be fine. Here's the thing. I don't know how to edit, or at least I didn't. I'm slowly learning how to edit. Slowly. And right now, looking back on it, I realized a few things. The first thing I realized is that I'm not happy with the videos that I filmed, the makeup ones in particular, because of the fact that I keep doing this thing where I look around everywhere and I'm not actually looking at the camera. That being, the reason for that being, I should say, is that my camera does not have like a little thing where you can actually see yourself. So right now I'm like focused on the lens, and it's really weird because I want my eyes to wander, but I'm trying not to. So the other reason is that I'm not happy with them because they're very long. Even when I'm editing them, I'm realizing they're kind of long. The videos in particular are about my everyday base, like what I wear normally that I don't change that often, like my foundation, my contour, my eyebrow stuff, things like that. And I was kind of explaining how I, like what I use and how I use it. And the thing is, I wasn't really happy with what the product came out, even though I'm only halfway through editing one video. I already knew the other one I wasn't gonna be happy with it either, which was talking about my everyday natural smoky eye look that you can use for whatever. The K-pop reaction videos, I was a little happier with those once I look back at the footage. Those are fine, except for the fact that when I filmed them, my lighting was off, and the reason for that is because I'm filming in my room. My room does not have that much lighting in it. And I filmed them in the winter where as the day went like later in the day, the sun goes down quicker. So daylight savings time just happened, like we're like a day into it, and already I know this is going to be easier because the time that I do have to film, the sun's still going to be out and I can use it. I'm trying to get this as quick as I can, guys, sorry. But the lighting was way off. I'm happy with it. If I can find a way to edit the lighting to make it so that you can see me and not just like this little shadow, then I can post it and feel better about it, because I actually do like the footage that I filmed. I liked how that turned out, except for the lighting. So what is this then? This is a sort of do-over. We're gonna start over and hopefully get it right this time. And I'm not gonna bite off more than I can chew by filming too many videos and not edit them, you know, because 4 videos. I filmed 4 videos and I have them in the back of my head, and I'm thinking I have to edit 4 videos. I'm thinking, what if I just film 2? Like start out with 2 and then go from there and make them not too long. And already I'm making this one kind of long because I'm doing this explanation, but it is needed. So yeah. Now on to today's video. So I did always want to have my first like proper video be about makeup. And so that's what we're going to do. Today I'm going to be giving you guys a review of the brand new Urban Decay Naked Reloaded. Urban Decay is a very famous brand of cosmetics. It's very prestige, and it can be found, you know, in places like Sephora and Ulta and, you know, things like that. They have their own stores, and it is very, very popular. Their main like tagline is like being, you know, fierce and being very feminine and being fun and bright and bold and things like that. And it is a very good brand of cosmetics. I have a lot of their stuff, and with good reason. They're known for, you know, certain products in specific, like their all-nighter setting spray, which, God bless, the best setting spray I've ever tried. And they're also known for their eyeshadow primer, which I have used to prep my eyes today, the anti-aging one in particular. Right there, as you can see. It is really nice and hydrating, and it leaves an eyeshadow on all day, I swear. They're also known for their creamy eyeliners that are really nice, waterproof, 24/7 glide on, an array of colors, their mascara, you know, and things like that. They're known for a lot of their different products, you know. They got pretty much the whole thing down. But perhaps one of the things they're known for the most, if not the most, is their eyeshadows, particularly their Naked series. So the original Naked palette came out back in 2010, 9 years ago, and it took the world by storm in terms of like its range of colors and how good the formula was, and with good reason. It was a great palette. And it led the way to more from their series. They came out later with the Naked 2, which was more taupe neutrals, whereas the first one was more bronze neutrals. They came out with the Naked 3, which was like rose gold neutrals. The now discontinued Naked Smoky, which is one of my personal favorites, which was smoky neutrals. And then they started opening up towards more bold colors. So they came out with Naked Heat, which was more reds and oranges. And the latest was Naked Cherry, which was more bright pinks and reds. And so it was with a heavy heart that we learned last year that the original Naked was being discontinued. May she rest in pieces. Well, anyway, while the original Naked is gone but not forgotten, she has been set aside for a new palette, that being the Naked Reloaded. This palette has 12 shades, and it has soft mattes, satins, sparkles, metallic shimmers, things like that. And the cool thing about this palette that we're going to talk about is just how versatile it is. So first thing you're going to notice is that it is very different in terms of its packaging. Most other Naked palettes are more bulky, and they have a brush included with them. This one is a lot thinner, as you can see, and it has a bit of a cushion surface, which is great because we actually dropped the tester at my store the other day. It didn't shatter at all, and that was awesome. And so we're gonna open her up. Ta-da! And yes, I have used this. This is not a first impressions video. I definitely do want to do some first impressions for my channel, but not this one, just because I feel like properly review a palette, you need to like use it more than once and like wear it all day to see how it works and to see if you like it. So this is not a first impressions. I have used this as more of a review. And so in terms of the shades, you see, got the mirror, no brush, makes it a little more travel friendly. I enjoy that. And as you can see, they were very smart because they knew exactly which shades we used the most. So they made these two and these two, so 4 shades total, bigger. The pan's bigger than all of the rest. The shades in particular that they made bigger are Bribe, Barely Baked, Boundaries, and Blur. And Bribe and Blur, the two on the end, are slightly bigger than even those two. So these are going to be the biggest shades, and then these two are going to be just a little bit, you know, smaller. And then you have the rest of the shades are going to be normal Naked pan size. And as you can see, we do have a lot of really great colors. The thing I noticed most about this palette is that it's very universal. So anyone of any skin tone can wear it and it'll look great on them. They took the time to pick out shades that everyone is going to look good in, and I really like that. You can see that there are those soft mattes, and they do have the metallic sparkles. So I'm going to do a little bit of swatch. I kind of don't want to because finger swatches sometimes are kind of misleading, but just to give you an idea, let's swatch Retro, which is a beautiful coral. It's like the brightest color in here, in this entire palette. It's so pretty, and I'm going to swatch it right here. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. Let's see, this is what it looks like. And then I'm going to swatch a metallic. So let's go with Reputation. or burn? Which one? Let's do both. Let's do reputation right here, and then we're gonna do burn right next to it, right underneath. And that way you can see how gorgeous these are. And they're very soft, very buttery. I love they're very blendable as well. And I have this on my hand. I don't know what to do with it. I just gotta put it on my arm. There. Let's see what else. I don't want to do too much swatching, but I feel like it's a good idea. Let's try Barely Baked. This one's very gold, very pretty. Ooh, that one's pretty, yeah. And then let's do Angel Fire right on top of it. So yeah, see? Very pretty colors. I don't want to do too many swatches because I want to actually get to putting the getting to put the eyeshadow on my eyes. I've already prepped them, like I said, with the eyeshadow primer potion. You don't have to use this one for this one, but it is like the best eyeshadow primer, so I don't see why you wouldn't want to use it, just saying. So we're gonna dig in and we're gonna do a little playing around. I have some Morphe brushes here. I'm gonna be using particularly my M167, the flat shadow brush, and then the M433 to blend. And I have my Jeffree Star baby pink mirror here. So let's do this. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Bribe and do it all over my lid and my brow bone just to set a nice little canvas for it. So let's go in. I have to remember not to hold the mirror up in front of the camera to block. And this is a very pretty shade to use as like a base. It's also really nice if you just want to use it to kind of highlight the brow bone. Honestly, this kind of shade is what I go to the most when I'm doing like a natural look, like a neutral smoky eye kind of thing, soft smoky, all that, you know. Always go for a really nice white base, or at least like maybe not white per se, but you know, like one of those really light nude shades. So Bribe is really pretty. And then I'm probably gonna do Boundaries in my crease. So yeah, let's go with Boundaries. We're going to do a little tap. I should probably be using the mirror, but I don't really like using the eyeshadow mirrors sometimes. I don't know why. So we're going to So I'm just going in my crease and the V, the inner V of my eye. I'm also going to go underneath my eye, right this way, because I don't want the look to be too top heavy. This is going to weigh everything down. We do want to see a little bit of movement underneath my eye as well. Alright, so I put Boundaries in my crease, my inner V area, and underneath my eyes. So now I'm thinking, I really like retro, so I kind of want to do something with that. Let's dreamweaver what that looks like. I have not played with this shade, actually. I want to do something a little new. Ooh, let's see. For now, however, I do want to give a little more dimension to this crease, so let's take the 433 and let's go in with Bucked. We'll take a little bit of Bucked to give a little more dimension, a little more depth to that crease. So we're just going to tappy tap, 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 tap. And then we're just going to go right in that crease, directly in there, and start blending. And in case you guys are wondering what I do have on my face, considering that video I mentioned isn't really going to be uploaded. I'm wearing the Professional Primer from Benefit. I'm also wearing Benefit's Hello Happy foundation in shade 1. I really like that foundation because it's light medium coverage, but I can build on it, and it's very lightweight. Also from Benefit, I'm using their Goof Proof pencil for my brows in the shade 415. Nice neutral shade. Can't really talk and blend at the same time. As for concealer, I'm using Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Fair Neutral, and I am also using Beauty Bakery Flour Powder in Translucent to set. Highlight and contour, I'm using the NYX Pro palette for my highlight, but for the contour, I'm actually trying out the Too Faced Chocolate Bronzer, the Chocolate Gold, I should say, and I'm really liking that one a lot. So there we go, eyes have been given depth. And let's see, I'm trying to wonder what am I going to use on my lid, because I have a lot of options. I could do something with Retro, the coral, if I want to go bright, and maybe put some Angel Fire or Barely Baked. I could do Reputation. Burn is probably going to be a little too dark. If I were doing a smoky eye, that might work a little better. Speaking of highlight and contour, guys, you can actually use this palette for highlight and contour. It's a neat trick someone showed me. Take Endgame, kind of use that as your contour, and then any one of the other shades like Angel Fire or Barely Baked even, especially considering that huge pan, that's a highlight. So, interesting. An interesting idea for another day. I think I'm going to go with Retro and Reputation. Just kind of layer them on top of one another, and by that I mean I'm going to do Retro and then Reputation on top. So let's go in with Retro. Tap, tap, tap. So pretty, look at that. And then we're just going to go over. Ooh, so bright. And just kind of put her there. So pretty. I am actually going to, before I continue, take a little bit of Bucked and put it underneath my eye as well. Alright, and now I'm going to take Reputation, and we're going to lightly put her kind of working from the inner corner and kind of fanning out into the lid. I'm also going to put her underneath my eye, like in the inner corner. So she's just kind of working the bend. Now I do want to take a little bit more Bucked and kind of work it in the crease area, kind of moving towards the inner corner of the eye, just to bring the look together. And there we go. I really like how this look turned out. Maybe I should take a little bit of Endgame and blend it into that inner corner. I don't want to take too much because this is a very dark shade, but I want to give it a little more depth than what it has at the moment. Ooh, yeah, that's dark. Alright then. It's an interesting look. I didn't think this is where I was going with it, but it does look very pretty. I do want to take So, remember how I said I was going to try to start things on the right foot? Yeah, my camera cut off and I don't know where it was, so let me give you guys a quick recap on what happened. I'm pretty sure I kind of know where it might have left, like, cut off, but we'll see. Sorry about that, guys. Hopefully this doesn't happen again. Anyway, what I ended up doing was I took a bit of Endgame and put it in my crease and blended it out a lot. It is a pretty dark shade, but I kind of like the finished look of that. And then I took some more Reputation and I just kind of packed it more on the lid and the inner corner. Also, Endgame went a little bit underneath my eye as well. And instead of doing eyeliner, I chose to forego that. I just want to focus on the neutral look. And I did put on some mascara, though. I used Roller Lash from Benefit. It's my favorite mascara ever, and it's awesome. So I decided to add that to the look. So this is the finished look. All in all, I want to give Naked Reloaded 5 stars. I think this is a really awesome palette, very universal. It can be used no matter your skin tone, no matter your gender, no matter what. This is a great eyeshadow palette to have. So I think that the Naked Reloaded is awesome, and I totally recommend anyone to go out and get it. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. Totally wish it was, but no, I'm saying these things for free. You're welcome, Urban Decay. But yeah, I definitely recommend that if you're interested in a new, in the market for a new neutral palette, definitely pick up Naked Reloaded. It's really nice on the price point too. All the other Naked palettes go for about $54, but the Reloaded is actually $44. It's $10 less. You don't have the brush, but if you're a true makeup junkie, you'll have probably like a billion other brushes, so you don't really need your palette to bring a brush. And like I said, the extra sizes on 4 of the colors, like the extra pan size, is a great idea. The packaging is really nice, the cushion, it's travel friendly, the colors are nice, the formula is great, it's very blendable, very buttery. All in all, this is just a really great palette, and I totally recommend anyone to pick it up. Even if you're usually one of those people who always does bright colors, always good to have a neutral palette, and this is not a bad one to have. So that is what I have to say about that. Thank you guys for watching. I will try to do my best in terms of uploading videos from now on. See, maybe this way I will be able to upload more frequently. But for now, I thank you again for watching. If you enjoyed it, give this video a like, perhaps leave a comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. This is the Silent Violet, signing off. Bye guys! These are going to be like the biggest shades. Stop it. These are going to be the biggest shades.